time.
You started dancing. I don't think I was old enough to see that. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, friends.
Again, I think our entertainment is with stuff you can't see.
One of these days we gotta do behind the scenes.
I don't think that no one will watch a show then.
You're right.
I'm sorry, Ashley will watch it.
Right.
No, because
Hi, Chicken Wing.
What are you pushing it back for?
Because I can't fucking read the comment.
All right, then push it over a little bit then. There you go. How's that?
Can you read them? Doesn't matter. I'll read them to you anyways. Whatever. It's been 2 weeks, you can tell.
It's been 2 weeks.
How's everyone?
I'm still alive. Everything's...
How unfortunate. Oh my god.
You don't even know the pain.
For a second I thought that wasn't recording and I was going to be really ticked off, but it is.
What is recording? Oh,
it is recording.
Wasn't?
Yeah.
Then you would have to get back up again.
Yeah. Alright, so I've been holding off on telling Niles the story of how, because he got here and he asked how my day was, and I just smiled at him and said, I'm saving this for the pod.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you get people like this all the time, but there was a person who came in today, and I was getting ready to leave.
Oh, just for everyone to know, just in case. I know it's just Ashley, but in case.
I work at a salon.
Yes, and I work at a dog salon.
Right.
So even though we're different,
we still got the same kook heads
type of things, except that mine goes home. You still have them still there.
Yeah. So we get this woman who comes in, and I'm talking to one of our renters, and somebody walks in. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you with someone? Are you coloring someone right now? Like, I could come back." I'm like, "No, like we're just talking. Whatever. How can I help you?" She goes, "I just need a moment of your time. Like, I just have a question." I'm like, "Oh, here we go. Here we go." She asked me 5 questions.
Okay.
But didn't let me answer any of them. She was just spit them out.
Okay.
She first started out saying, I'm a talker. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Thank God I'm listening.
Right.
You take a deep breath at this time?
What?
Did you take a deep breath as soon as someone says you're a talker?
No. I should have.
Like, I'm a talker. So when someone says I'm a talker, or like usually I have to do this with Shannon. Shannon goes, I'm venting. And I just know, like, I'm not supposed to say. I'm going to, but I know I'm not supposed to say it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to just listen more than I give my input.
Yeah.
My input still comes out. But I know I need to, instead of being at 100... So I usually take a deep breath.
85.
Yeah, but I have to take a deep breath. I go,
okay. Lay it on me. She goes, so I've had 5 hairdressers in the last couple of years. I know, it's a lot. Like, she's just like spitting it out. Tell me her whole life story.
Okay.
Tell me background that doesn't need to be put in there.
Don't
like,
you ever feel like it's always that way?
Yeah.
It's like something you don't need to know, or it's something that or it's magically something that you've already dealt with.
Right.
Like, they're telling you stuff that you already know because you were part of.
Right.
I feel like always happens to me. I'm always like, you're right, I can't see it.
Red flag.
Red flag number 1.
So she's talking about what color we use, and I told her, like, she asked if we use Palm
Like
Mitchell.
the brand.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, yep, we do. And she's like, okay, great. Start telling me about this other woman who doesn't use it and whatever. I'm like, okay, what does that got to do with me?
10 hours later. Because it's already,
And then she's like, anyway, so what I was going to ask you is, and then like continue with a different story. It wasn't even the question. So then she kept going. She's like, you know, I came here because I talked to someone on the phone about a year ago. Do you know who it was? I was like, I don't know. It could have been any of us. Right. It was a year ago. And first of all, like, I don't even know if I answer the phone sometimes.
You gotta say, can you say this word? Like, you have like a particular word. And be like, can you say this word for me? Have it like say it like 4 times. No, I didn't recognize you. It wasn't me. Can you say with a little more enthusiasm? See, this is stuff I do. Like, I'm that bad. Like, you know, I'd be like, what?
I don't think I talked to this woman on the phone because I tell you right now, I would have hung up. But she kept going. And then she was like, she said to us like 4 times, like, oh, what time's your lunch? I don't want to keep you. Like, that's funny that you think we get a lunch, first of all. Second of all, like, we eat whenever, so like, it doesn't really matter.
When,
but like,
when you have the break.
Right. She's like, I probably took up all your lunchtime, and she's like going
because
on.
your 5 minutes was an hour by the time it was done.
Yeah, so she kept going on and on and on and on.
Like you
so
said.
she goes, all right, so I've been getting my hair done in a different, like a
whatever, right?
Different town, whatever. And I'm from whatever town, don't remember. So, she's like, I don't mind taking the drive here. I'm like, okay, get to the point. She's like, how much do you charge for
blah blah blah?
Just like a root color or whatever. And I told her, and then she was like, oh, do you have something to write that down? I'm like, oh, we actually have pamphlets. Like, here you go. She goes, okay, so how much was it? And she writes it on the pamphlets of opening the pamphlet.
It's a price list. Like you just open it up.
Yeah,
right
just
there. Right there.
Like
right.
one of the
Here,
top
put
things.
a little heart right next to
Right,
it.
circle.
Circle right there.
So she's like talking about, now we're talking about COVID, because, you know, that's related.
Squirrel.
It was just like, bam, 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 one thing after another, and I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like I sat down at one point at the desk, because I'm just like, I can't. And so she finally, like, she's like, all right, so I'm gonna do my research, and I'll come back, and I'll let you know what I think. I'm like, okay. She took my name and the other girl's name,
right.
Which the other girl's name is the same as the owner, and one of them's a renter, one of them's the owner. So she requests the renter. They're gonna think it's the owner, but whatever. So she leaves, and I look at the renter, and I was like, what just happened? She was like, wow. That's all I could say. Like, we're laughing. And she was like, we were both speechless. Because it was just like, what was that? She was there for a half an hour.
I got worse ones. I got ones that I can actually sit here and go, what just happened? Like, I feel, and I hate to say this, I am dumber.
Oh, yeah.
After they left. Like, yeah. I feel like they took a brain cell of mine. And like, well, I'm going to keep this. And you go, oh, no. What? Okay, what happened here? And they're gone.
Right. Well, the renter looked at me, and she was like, her customer came in, and they were like going back and forth or whatever. And she was like, I looked at Jess at one point, and she was just like, I was like, yeah, sorry, I can't hide my look sometimes. I was zoned out for a lot of that.
All right, so
but she was also like on a level of like volume that would not come down. She was a talker. She was a talker.
So was me.
No, it was worse. It was
worse.
She was so loud. She wouldn't let me answer any of her questions that she had.
Right.
She was just like would spit. She was just like word vomit on us. And then like I was so overstimulated that I just like shut down. I was like, I can't get past the volume right now. Like, you got to take it down a notch. But I'm not that person, so right. I'm like, why are you yelling at me?
Okay, my worst thing in the world is when we go in a circle.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that's what it kept doing.
No. I'm really bad at that. So this can tell you why I'm not the front person too much. I don't do well with circles. And I know everyone's like, what are you talking about? This is what ends up happening. And it always seems to be this problem. Do you guys hand strip? Now everyone goes, I know, what hand strip? Hand strip. Dun, dun, dun. No. Hand stripping is when...
Only for you, baby.
It's
extra cost.
You're actually almost plucking the hair on them. You're not exactly, but it's with razor. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of work. Oh, God, it's a lot of work. And it's nothing like a 5-minute job. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot involved. And there's a lot of, stripping and stoning, and not stone like... But,
bam, you're dead.
But you're kind of breaking the coat type of deal. So
do you do
it? Huh?
Do you do it?
I do it. Yeah.
Okay.
My obviously my dad did it. I do it. I wouldn't say I know that we're like one of the only few grooming shops that do it around here because it's no one wants to do it because it's so much work. But we're sitting there and a lady
the
comes
Goofy Geek Lab is live.
I've gone in, like someone's come in and says, oh, da da da, and so I say the price. That's expensive. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I can actually do almost 5 dogs
in that time
for that one thing because you're hand stripping, which is a lot of work. There's not, there's no clippers. There's not done. It's little bit. Sometimes you got to give them a rest because
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And they don't know what's going on.
Well,
they do, but they don't.
They do if they're, because usually what happens is if you have a breed that has it, you've had it done their whole life. But you always get that one or two that's like, oh, I've heard to do this, and they're like 10, and you're like, yeah, no, you don't want to do this.
Right.
Yeah, you're like, not now.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, I think that's too expensive. Okay, but I don't want it clipped. Okay, so I want it hand stripped. Okay, well, how much is that going to be? And so you say the price, and you're like, that's a lot, so I don't want that. So you're like, yeah, okay.
So clippers it is.
And so, like, you get to a point, and I'm not joking, like, I've heard this go on. I've seen this, and I have been part of this, that I have literally gone and said to myself, this is the 3rd time we're going around in a circle.
Yeah.
And because they don't want to go home, because they are wanting you to say yes. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
yeah.
So you're going to, when you strip them down, don't strip them down too short. Okay, but it's this price. Yeah, but that's too much. And my other grooming shop, it doesn't pay me, doesn't charge me that much. And I always just think to myself,
then go to that place.
That's exactly what I want to say. Like, why are you coming somewhere that's more money? But then you hear the story. Well, my other grooming shop, he came with big cuts all over him, or like he was all raw in one section where they must have been stripping too hard or too whatever. And you're like, oh, I get it. So that's too much money. You're like, no. So if we're too much money, that means we do it right.
Right.
That we're not doing that because we don't have that problem.
Right.
You're paying less to someone who doesn't know what they're doing, and you're getting problems, but you don't want to pay more. I get you don't want to pay more because I don't want to pay more. But I'm doing a job that's twice as more than I could be making more money by just letting 5 regular pups come in and not hand strip. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I always find that special person who just goes, and they just look at you with that smile like they're not hearing. Mm-hmm. They're listening, but they're not hearing what you're saying.
Yeah. I get the clients who, like, they show me a picture. And they're like, how much do you think this will be? I'm like, honey, or like, I've never met them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't actually know until I'm in there. Like, because I don't know, like, how much product I need. I don't know how much time it's going to take me. Right. I don't know, like, how your hair's going to take. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Right.
Give me a ballpark. Can't fucking tell you.
Right.
I mean, I'll tell you, we start at this.
Right. That's what we
But that's like...
That's the price. That's the price, and it can go down. Right. So, this is the big time.
Oh, no, that's where we start. Like,
yeah.
This is...
And then it can go down. No, so
mine's going up.
No, ours go down because
I'm lowballing you.
I'll throw out. There's been times that I've sat down. There was this one pup, and it was a long time ago, and the guy was fighting a lot, and I remember him real clearly because he wanted his dog all combed out, and his dog was all matted, and which things are different now because we're talking about probably 20 years ago. So things were much different now. Mm-hmm. Like now, we actually can say we can't do that. We won't put the dog through that. That is that is against the law now. Where we didn't have that back then. Now, but back then he was like, da, da, da. I remember it was like he threw out I'm not joking, like a $500 because it was so. I mean, this dog was like matted for combing it out. Mm-hmm. There's no see, people here you can put stuff in. You know what I always say?
A lot of salons won't do that. They'll just cut it out.
Right.
When I was in beauty school, we wouldn't do it.
Right. That's what happens. A lot of grooming shops.
It depends on what it is, but I've actually had a couple people where one of them was a kid. One of them was a kid, and it's a single dad, and he always wanted kids, so he went through a donor and a surrogate and everything, and one was a little girl, and he loved her long hair and whatever, and she had two like big rat's nests in her head, and I sat there and combed through them all. We did it, and she came back once a week for like a month.
Right.
And then at the end, he's like, you know what, just cut the rest out, because there was like, it was a part that like it could have, like, I could have done it, but he didn't want to put it through anymore.
Right, no,
so
yeah. Because
I cut it in a way that like it could be covered.
Right.
And now she just has her hair short.
Right.
So.
But there's just they don't get it.
Yeah.
And then, but I've had people say yes to it. I have had people say yes, not anymore because we say no. But I remember like throwing some really high ball and just being like, "This is, I don't want to do this. Like, please catch on. This is really bad for us, for the pup. They don't want to come back. They're not happy. You can't talk. It's like, you know, that little girl that you did his hair understood to some degree.
Yeah.
Probably was like, this hurts, but
Well, she was 3 or 4 or whatever at the time, and so like we would only do it for an hour.
Right.
Because like
You
after that,
couldn't,
like I'm not gonna make her sit here all day for that, you know.
No. Well, that's
so
we have.
Yeah, you have to do that.
We have to. So it becomes really stressful, and I got other people. You know what? I got other people that like literally don't listen to me or don't listen to what's being said. And I did I tell you about the I'll tell one story. This is a really bad story, but I know this will make everyone laugh. So we do anal sex.
You did tell me this one. I know exactly.
Do you know? Okay, anal sex, just for everyone to know, is
not
sex.
anal sex. That's something different. Look that up yourself.
Wait a minute, this is part of the story. So
Right.
You have to squeeze them, and they release this like really horrible, like fishy. It's dog people believe it's kind of like a skunk type of thing that was at one time, but as dogs advance, they don't do it. They don't use it. But when they get really scared, they release, or if they get too full, they like. You ever seen dogs like scoot on their butts? They're trying to release them. That's why they do that. So, one of our main customers, which I love this guy with all my heart, and I won't say his name, but he comes
it rhymes with.
No, he comes in and he's sitting down, and this other guy comes in, and so my dad's, we're both upstairs. Like I said, my dad's retired, but he likes to kind of like help and stuff, and I don't have to go up. I go up and down the stairs, and he just kind of stands there. So I'm standing at the door also, but my dad's talking to the customers as I am, and the guy. So my dad says, to the customer comes in as I'm talking to the other customer. Says, do you what time would you like to pick up? Blah blah blah, and do you want anal sex? Done. And he said, and I am not joking. So the man says, no, he just had this done. And so my dad said, okay, because you can go to the vet, you can, or they can release it themselves, and you can know it. Like so he's like, yeah, okay. And so the guy stops, and he turns his head, and he's like, I don't understand why would you do that? And the other customer stops and looks like, because like the other customer knows, because he comes like almost every week, so he knows what the words. And he goes, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, why would you want to have anal sex with my dog?" And then right at that moment, I stopped. Like all three of us. Actually, the fourth guy probably was like, "Went. What did you just say?"
The dog is even like.
So, he said anal sex with my dog. So here's the thing that first went through my mind. Okay, so rarely, I'm not joking. The first thing through my mind is, wait a minute, you think that I'm going to have sex with your dog? Like you think whatever I'm charging you for having that is what I cost for that?
Honey, it's way more.
It's way more than that. Second of all, you just said
you paid off my house for that.
You just said your dog had it last week. Who was doing it to your dog? Who was doing
Not I, said the fly.
Who was doing it to your dog? Second, and I'm standing there. I'm in shock.
He did it to his dog.
I am shocked.
He's like, I I understood me doing it, but why you?
And he's like, so right away, we're just like, you just hear, I was like, huh? Like, I was just like, wait a minute. He just told you the price. You think, what do you mean, think I'm downstairs doing this? You know, like, that's what I do in our group, in our shop?
Yes.
Well, it's his time. Who does that? Who was going to be, like, right away as a customer, right away, I would have been like, wait a minute, you do what now? What kind of shop is this? Like, I'm not leaving my dog
I
here.
actually need my dog back.
Yeah, no, I would never leave my dog with. He says, well, you said anal sex. He says, no, anal sacs. Oh,
Sax.
yeah, like, you know, you squeak, like, because we're all trying to make it real clear.
Sex.
No, we're trying to get that away from the customer's head here. And I'm like, what is wrong? So he goes, okay, he leaves. The other customer looks at me, and I'm like, don't even look at me. Don't even look. He just smiles at me like, oh, I didn't know you. I was like, nope. It ain't that much either. Because we're close. Right. He was being funny with me.
Yeah.
Again, they don't listen. Like, as a customer, I right away have been like, what do you want to do to my dog?
Right.
No, my dog already had it last week.
But why?
How did you know? First of all, was he watching? Second of all, was it him? Third of all, why would you leave it someplace going, I didn't know that was an option. Only for $20? That's not bad. I hate... People don't listen. I have time.
We need to do a whole podcast on
this. No, I could do hours of this, because I got some ones that you just be like, what? Because I mean, like, there's moments where I'm just like, please. Like, I leave and I go, that hurt. I'm hurt.
Yeah. We'll do a podcast on this.
Yeah.
It needs to happen.
We literally talked a half an hour on this.
Okay. Anyway, so we got like 5 minutes to do this.
Would you rather talk about this? All right.
We're playing Would You Rather.
Yeah, and I actually, I got some good ones. Like, I did some.
Are you playing along too?
I will.
Okay.
What I've decided, since I'm the one who got everything, we're both going to answer them, and we have to pick a side.
Okay.
So, you guys, actually, I'm sorry, Ashley, you can play along. We can't read.
Let us know your answer.
I can't see it, but that's fine. You can see it. That's all that matters. So make sure you. Oh my gosh, these are bad too.
I'd rather anal sex.
And they're really bad if they can get infected and actually pop, which is really bad. That's why you have them squeezed. That's a little.
Make sure you get your dog's sack squeezed.
Well, you do have a pup, so that's important for you. It happens more for little dogs. Big dogs always seem to. They can do it themselves, if you will, by going to the bathroom or scooting. Where little dogs, they're a little more further in, so you have to actually kind of do it yourself. Oh, not yourself, but have them done. Well, you could do them yourself. Well, come here. But...
Wait, can you show me real quick? Just see you like with the mirror or whatever.
Why do you have me doing it in the mirror? Like, I'm already...
Because you're showing me. Squeeze right here.
I'm out. She's gotten too bad for me, guys.
What's that? Crab?
In the arms of an angel. For 69 cents. Okay. Would you rather have uncontrollable gas or an entire month or wet yourself at work every day?
Wet myself.
See, I think I would go for the uncontrollable gas for a month than pee myself. Because I think,
it was only for a month. I missed that part.
For entire month, for the entire month, for an entire month,
or wet your pants forever.
Work forever, yeah. Like it's, but it would be, I would assume, every other month because it says for an entire month, so I would assume it's every. So I think I'd rather go
every other month.
I would assume it was because it says wet yourself at work or pee yourself the entire month. Excuse me, have uncontrollable gas. I go for gas, because then I'd just be your father. Because that man seems to have gas.
Yeah, but if I wet myself, I just put the pants on.
Oh, Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And then no one knows.
Right.
Ah, you know what? That's a good call. I didn't even think of that. It's not even that bad.
Yeah.
After you just did that, that
Right.
just seems normal.
Right.
I don't know why I'm not doing that now.
You are doing it.
I'm that lazy.
Depends
Shit
on
is
my
broken.
mood.
Shit is broken. No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Ashley, come on.
You're not typing fast enough.
She doesn't want people
She's
to
like,
know.
I'm on the other side of the phone. I don't want anyone to know.
We can see you. We see you not typing.
Would you rather go to a grocery store in your underwear or go to a nude beach?
Nude beach.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd just go in my underwear. Because I feel like I just feel like my underwear, like...
Well, it'd be normal if I just went to the nude beach, you know?
Wait a minute.
If I was naked and I
That's
just went to
normal?
at the nude beach, it'd be normal to walk around. You'd be stupid if you wore clothes to the nude beach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I would wear my underwear because basically I wear boxers. I wear my...
I don't.
Well, you could. That could be underwear. All you have to do is wear it every day, and that's your underwear. There you go. See,
Does it have to be mine, or does it have can it be Kelsey?
Kelsey is not in it. The underwear.
Right.
Would you rather have average sex every day for the rest of your life, or great sex once a year for the rest of your life? It's the same thing. No, it's not. It said for the rest of your life, or great sex for the rest of your life. Ooh.
Average. I'm horny.
Yeah, I guess you go for the average.
Yeah.
Or in other words, being married.
Yeah.
Which you would get that joke because you're married.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one. Would you rather lick someone's eyeball or suck on someone's toes?
Ew.
Oh, no.
Can I pick whose toes?
Well, just... Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters whom's. Just you have to pick
think,
one.
I think it has to be toast.
It has to be toes.
I can't do
it.
that.
It has to be out of the shower, too.
Oh, I forgot to tell you my other part of the day.
Oh, there's more day. Sorry. There's more day.
So I went to the eye doctor today.
Lick my eye. Oh, your eye's a little dry.
And I don't go very often, even though I should because I have glasses. But it's been like 4 years. So the doctor's like, so, haven't seen you in a while, huh? I'm like, nope. He's like, has your eyes changed at all? I was like, not really. I'm just here because my glasses are like
Broken. Yeah.
They're not broken, but like the lenses, like they're like peeling apart.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I just want new ones. And he was like, okay. And then like we're leaving, and
you didn't have to go through the whole eye test again?
no, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he doesn't dilate your eyes unless he has to, because he has like that camera thing, which is like really nice. I told the nurse, I'm like, this is my favorite part because I don't have to get my eyes dilated. She's like, well, sometimes you still need to. I'm like, you better fucking eat those words.
You better shut the hell up.
Right.
I swear to God, if I
do the podcast with shades on, you know why.
A special guest.
So I was leaving, like he was like walking me to like where the glasses are or whatever. He's like, so like maybe we'll do this like annually instead of every 4 years. I'm like, yeah, we'll see. And then I freaking pick out glasses, which like they're not even the ones that like they were just like the best looking ones there because I panicked.
Are you those ones? Oh, I'll just take this one, and it's like not even.
No, because they pretty much look like those.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted ones
Don't
that like.
you feel like when you have those moments, like when it's like, what do you want? And you're in the shoe store, or you're like.
I know what I want, but they don't have them.
That, or they all look the same thing. Yeah. They're all. I'm like, well, I don't like this fashion. Well, what do you like? Well, I like this. Oh, you have to special order those. And you're like, but I don't want what everyone else is wearing. Yeah.
So I pick them out, and I wanted the ones that like the. Oh, that sucks. So
that is some sister love there. That sucks for you.
I wanted the ones that like the sunglasses like magnetized to them. So I was like, "Hey, do you have any of those?" No. I'm like, yeah, of course. She's like, "Well, I have the sunglass part, but I don't have the lenses." I'm like, "What the fucking point?"
Well, you can just keep switching them.
Right.
Like, no.
So I was like, okay. So I picked out a pair of glasses, and I don't know like what glasses are these days, but I don't remember paying this much for my glasses.
Oh yeah, no.
They
I
were
know.
$543.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
Welcome
I
to
just want to
inflation.
fucking see.
I know. I know. I wouldn't even see.
My I can see without them, but it's just like I can't read anything. So
I don't read anyway. So
yeah, honestly, the doctor was like, "So do you wear the glasses most of the time?" Like, I mean, yeah, like once I put them on for the day, like, it takes me forever just to put them on.
I can't read.
They're the last thing I put on when I leave. So like,
Yeah, I get you. I can't.
Doesn't really bother me.
I can't read the next one.
Why?
I really can't.
Anyways, back to your.
Would you rather drink a glass of vomit once
No.
or burp every time someone says your name?
Burp.
Yeah, me too. I just totally made my stomach just go ugh. Because I pictured
Yeah, and you
me-
kept fucking gagging before the. Stop!
I forgot what the joke was, but it was.
I don't remember either, but.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one for you because there's a funny joke with your dad with this. But would you rather see your parents have sex or have your parents watch you have sex? See,
I'd rather watch my parents.
Yeah, because I know my parents. They'd be like, go! And they would totally have me like, okay, guys, I'm trying to concentrate. Can you please? I know my parents would joke the whole time, and they would totally like,
Yeah.
it'd be like under way more pressure, and then it'd just be like, go do it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're human beings. They're going to do what they're going to do.
Chicken wing?
Ashley's blind. She's like,
Please let us know down in the comments below.
Would you rather have nipples for toes or toes for nipples?
Do they bend? Do the toes bend?
Oh, I think the nipples. I don't know many bendable
Are they
nipples.
sensitive on the toes?
Oh, yeah, because... Oh, can you imagine banging your... on the...
Owie! It hurts for your toe. I'd rather have toes for nipples.
Me too.
High beams are on all day long,
know,
sorry.
yeah. I just love that you want the big one. Can you grip with them? She's like, I'm multitasking. Ashley, you need to answer that one. Would you rather have fluorescent pubic hair or extra long pubic hair? And you can save the craps for only 69 cents.
Fluorescent?
Fluorescent? That's what it says. I'm positive.
What the fuck does that mean? I know what that means, but
It's like
what?
kind of glowing. Like
Yeah.
bright. Yeah.
Yeah, glow party.
Yeah, I had to go. Yeah. Ooh, hey, someone could actually find it.
They don't follow finding that. It's just the bean.
My day, way back then, we used to have lanterns. We used to follow the part.
Part the 7C. You guys are like on a safari.
Save. I really wish you could do
Oh,
some
this guy,
graphic.
this girl rated her.
Stop! I
They just go
Don't. Whoever you're thumbing, don't say. I don't even want. I don't want. I don't want
got
Pippi
two.
Longstocking in my head, okay?
Oh, pigtails.
Now we know why you buy the bows from the... Still, no answer from the only person that watches.
Right.
She's like, I've turned it off. Okay. Oh, this is only.
You
for
better
ladies.
text me all your answers.
This is for ladies. This is ladies, but I think I could do this one. Would you rather have perfect boobs or a perfect butt?
Oh.
I think I would want boobs.
You just want boobs.
No, because I think at the end of the day, most men are ABC type of boob, butt, legs, like they're like, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
if you have perfect something, I think you're in a win-win.
What makes them
situation.
perfect?
I don't know what makes them perfect. I just says I guess it's a mental state, like .
I guess like when I like check myself out or whatever, I always try and look at my non-existent butt. So I guess that.
Okay, if this is for a man, so you can answer it the other way. Still hasn't answered. Don't worry.
Fucking bitch.
Would you rather?
What's she good for?
Would you?
Hey, can you look up that thing in
That's
incognito?
She's banned. No, we're banning her. She's never gonna watch these again. Men, would you rather be great at sex and have a bad body figure, or be bad at sex and have a great body figure? Well,
The first one.
That's already
The first one.
Well, that is me, so I don't have to decide.
Same.
God bless me with that. I have Buddha body.
A Buddha body.
That means small children come up to me and rub my belly and go, Buddha, grant me a wish. Would you rather... Okay, this is a personal one. Would you rather receive a sexy text message or a sexy nude photo? No, not obviously
Text.
for your wife.
Text.
Okay. I'm going for the photo, even if it's my wife. That always seems to brighten up the day. It's like... I always love when you're on your phone and you're just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, you can be that way with like what they say, you know.
Not really. I think the photo really makes you go, whoa, hey, mom, no.
Mom, look at this.
Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather have you can't answer this one. You can't answer this one. I'll throw it out, but I know you can't answer. Would you rather have an orgy with a couple of strangers or have sex with all your exes? You don't have exes. I know you don't. But I think I'd rather the strangers because I don't like any. No, that's not true. There's not enough. If I have to do all my exes, then I think I'd rather just fall on the sword. So I just take
That's a lot of exes there.
No, the ones I don't like. It's just they're so strong that the ones even I want to go back to and just be like, sorry, I can't. I hate this one this much. Would you rather lose your sexual organ or gain 80 pounds of weight that you can never lose?
Done. The 80 pounds.
You would want to get rid of your organ?
No, the 80 pounds. I'd rather gain the 80 pounds.
You rather?
I've already done that.
You rather? Oh, I see.
Can't get it off.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I say. I got like 55 pounds here, so I'm almost at 80. Let's see here. Oh, would you rather live in the Playboy Mansion or live at a strip joint?
Strip joint.
I say the Playboy Mansion.
Why?
Because you can actually touch if they allowed you to. Where a strip joint, you're never touching. You're just always pay. And you got to pay where you don't have to pay at the other place. Even though you have to be invited and you have to be someone. But if you're already invited, your foot's already in the door.
Yeah.
She's like, I like paying.
I know what it's like to work for tips, you know.
I know you're going to like this one. Would you rather have pubic hair that grows back 5 times as fast or have a micro penis?
Micro. Done.
She's like, just a penis alone. I'd be like, yes, I got power.
That's big.
It's actually smaller than what you are.
It's inverted.
Still no answers. She's like, people can read this.
I want her to text him to me.
She's not going to text anything. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Loser.
Wait, this is good. Would you rather make out with your biggest crush or hit the wrong button and the wrong thing comes up? That'd be great.
Well,
hold on.
Sometimes that happens.
Would you rather make out with your biggest crush for 10 seconds or your sibling's best friend for 10 minutes?
Crush.
Does your sister even have friends?
Well, Sammy pretty much only has boyfriends.
So
like friends
why,
that are boys.
yeah.
And Ashley has like teacher friends and Kristen and
yeah.
I really do my crush.
Kristen scares me. So That would never work for me because I'd just be like, no, I'm good. I'm going with my biggest crush for 10 seconds.
Ashley, we see you.
Oh, this is good.
She wants to make out with Brian.
Who doesn't? Take a number. Wait a minute. Sorry, Brian. Sorry. Would you rather? Would you?
Oh wow! Brian's got you tongue tied, huh?
Wait till I pull out the cherry stem. Would you rather have a really adventurous sex? That's what it says. Really?
Okay.
I really
didn't doubt you
adventurous
one
sex
sec.
or romantic sex for the rest of your life. Well, if it's the same person, it doesn't. I think adventurous sex because it doesn't say like dual partners.
Right.
So I think adventurous.
How adventurous are we getting? Like,
in a trunk. One of those sky things. So you know the people lay down in. And you,
no.
Yeah, when you ever seen them? Like they're on top of.
You see those planes that like?
Okay, just stop it, totally. This works. That works perfect.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I'm all here going right here. And you went, and I was like, okay, I'll put my hands down.
You could buy tickets on planes that like are for the Mile High. I mean, was it Mile High Club?
Yeah. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does it come with someone so you can do it, or do you have to buy like 2 tickets?
Two tickets.
Oh.
But it's like
Two
set up like
tickets
there's like I don't know if it's bed, but it's like there's a bunch of blankets, and pillows on the ground or whatever,
that's much
and
better
they just
than trying to do in the bathroom. You ever do that? Excuse me, go. Oh, I'm in. I'm done. Okay, let's get out. Would you rather smell like body odor for a year, or have terrible acne for 6 months?
acne.
Oh, that's a hard one. I think I'm going with the acne too, but that's a hard one. Would you kiss someone you don't know in the dark, or make out with that person in a public setting? I think I'd rather be in the dark. Because that, of course, as soon as I change it. Would you make out with a stranger in the complete dark, or with a complete stranger in a public setting? My luck would be, because my luck would be public, and I'd be like, Brian! I'd be like, I can't do it now!
So he's not a stranger.
That's true. Oh,
it's Brian's accent.
Men, would you rather have a C-cup man boob or a 2-inch penis? So I clearly have both, so I'm not winning any of this. No.
I mean, I actually have both.
I've been working. I've been like, I must improve my bust.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the Punky Brewster.
Well, I'm a C.
Yeah,
yeah. And technically, I do have a microphone.
I try to lay in bed with Moosey, and I try to be like, hey, a little cleavage.
She get turned on for that?
No, she goes.
Poor Moosey.
Would you rather have terrible breath or stinky earwax?
Stinky earwax.
Yeah, I think so. Because how many people?
I'm so self-conscious of my breath all the time.
I know.
I'm constantly like eating gum or like mints or something like that.
You eat gum? Don't you chew gum?
Yeah.
By the way,
who wants them?
The alpine slide things that I was talking about. That was the things where you lay down and you slide down like the top of like the zip lines.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. And you have no idea what I'm talking about.
How would you do that?
Well, you're laying down already, so you just drop the other person. Just got to do hip action. It's not going to be the greatest thing you've ever had. Jesus.
But it would be adventurous.
She'd be like, slow down. What, me or the thing? We're both going way too fast. Oh, Matt. You ever seen when it slams? Oh, that would hurt. No, forget it.
Okay, but like also, do you have until the end to finish?
I guess. Well, yeah.
How long is a zip line?
Well, it depends.
No, those are diapers that you would wear for the first one.
No, I'm sure they have different lengths for different guys.
Oh.
Like one pump chunk is like boom, done.
That's yours, huh?
Sir, you haven't even left the mountain yet.
Oh shit.
I'd be walking down the stairs with a big smile. Yeah. Afraid of heights anyway. The height don't. Not afraid of it anyway. Would you rather be handcuffed or blindfolded while doing the deed? I've had both, and I'm going with blindfolded because
Really?
when you're handcuffed, you're really vulnerable. Like, 'cause if they want to just leave, you're.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess my eyes are closed for a lot of it anyway.
Actually,
so.
to be honest with you, yes and no. I was dating someone who really busted my chops. She went in the living room. I could hear the TV on, and I was like, okay, stop joking. Okay, stop joking.
Right.
And
hello?
she waited till I got that extra, like that quiver,
Yeah.
because I knew I could hear my front door.
Yeah.
But,
Did you hear the back door?
That's why you don't want. That's why you want blindfold. Yeah. So
my eyes are closed anyway, so I just go with blindfold.
you close your eyes all the time?
Not the whole time,
Oh,
but
okay. I was like, that's. Are you a dark or light person?
doesn't matter.
No, I know. I've had a few girlfriends who are like, oh, I got to turn off the light. I'm like, I can still feel you, so I know it's not like it's a big surprise here. Or that when they're living with you and they're changing, and you're like, I see you changing, so I don't know why we have time. Well, it makes it better, like because you're picturing somebody else here. Next time, can you put vents in the bag so I can breathe? Would you rather hook up with your doctor, your eye doctor, or your boss?
Eye doctor.
That's not fair because your boss is your mother-in-law.
Right. You?
I can't. First of all, I don't know what a doctor is. Last time I was with a doctor was a man because I was getting myself fixed.
Yeah.
And then I guess I am my own boss because I own the company. So
I guess your boss.
So you know what? Me and my hand.
You and Jill.
Talk dirty to me.
Oh yeah.
It's his turn. I'm tired. I have a headache. Come on, I did 2 days ago. Oh man.
I'm not doing it either.
Why are they both talking at the same time?
Because they're both yelling at each other.
Oh, okay. Only one is saying words and the other one is just mouthing.
Yeah, just mouthing.
Oh. Would you rather have sex in a smelly bathroom or on a stain-filled bed? Okay, first of all, I was watching a TikTok thing where they, when's the last time? And you know how many girls said they got on in a bathroom, like a public bathroom, on the floor? And I'm like, you gotta be special for that. You gotta make me forget there's a world. If you catch my drift, you gotta be that,
Well, from that story that you were telling me earlier, you probably chose stinky bathroom.
Yeah, I think I go with the smelly bathroom. But again, it's not public though, so hopefully it's because someone was just in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Public bathroom, no way. God, there was this thing. It was like, I hooked up with this guy in the bathroom. They're like, where? On the floor? And I'm like, oh God, I didn't want to walk on it. I hate going to the nut
Do you see the
clubs.
parents who just let their kids walk barefoot? And I'm like, ew.
Oh, I know.
Ew.
Or they bring their freaking whatever, and they're dragging all over Walmart. It's like pure black. And you're just like, oh, you're gonna sleep with that tonight, huh? Hey, guess you're sleeping with the whole world. Don't worry, you won't get corona. You got every other thing. In the arms of the angels.
That crab has crabs now.
Oh, that was a stupid one. Would you rather get a urinary tract infection, which I already feel like no, at each time you have sex, or never be able to finish? Oh, I think I go with even though urinary tract that's hardcore.
Yeah, I guess
I've
not
never
finish.
met a girl like that I've been with that's gone smoothly. That's always like the world's blowing up. Like that is the worst, and you can see it. Like it's not like I'm cramping today.
Yeah.
Like it's the end of the world. So
Yeah.
or never be able to finish. Oh, that's
the finishing.
Yeah, I think I'm not even a girl, and I would probably.
You can get UTIs too.
Yes, I do know that, but it's not as easy. It's men don't get it as often as women do.
Well, older men get it.
So wait.
I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying, letting it out there.
Would you rather? Well, see, this is. Would you gotta kind of think out of the box here for you, because you can. Would you rather catch your housemate masturbating or have your parents catch you masturbating?
Housemate.
Yeah.
Housemate as in like the floors, right? Or just like Kelsey.
Well, no, not Kelsey, because she's your wife.
Yeah.
I'd be like.
So I guess the floors.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I'd rather catch him.
Yeah, that'd be like walking in on like Sam or Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, or one of those type of things. Again, they're all. Some of them are really good, but you're not going to answer them because it's who you are. That's what makes you so special.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be on top or the bottom? I'm never on the bottom. I never want to fuck up.
I'd rather be on top.
There you go. Would you rather have your wife go on a date with your best friend or your arch enemy? So that's really a trick here because it's your wife. Or it doesn't say wife, but I'm just saying I know it's your wife. It would be... See, I think I would rather go out with my best friend.
Yeah.
Because if something happens, I'm pretty much okay with. I think if it's my arch enemy, that's a real...
Like,
Because I wouldn't want to hear the next day, I got into that one's pants. And I'd be like, oh, God, I got to hear this now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'd say best friend.
But like, you do know I'm married to her, so it wasn't that hard, right?
Right. Nice. Yeah, Kelsey's real easy.
Good luck on that one. We play a game and she's like, whoa. Oh, this is a good one. So, because this is now I want you to think this differently because we just talked about this one. Would you rather confess your crimes in front of your children or commit the crime in front of your children? When I say
confess it or commit, right?
No, wait a minute. The first one is confess your crimes in front of your children. So you, let's say you killed someone.
Yeah.
You confess to them you killed them, or would you rather commit the crime in front of your children?
Confess.
I'd rather confess too. I really confess.
I feel like that's less scarring than having them see me kill someone.
Yeah. Well, I went with killing. It doesn't mean
it
had to be.
But that's what I mean.
Oh, this is a good one for me. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight?
Half my height.
If I get any shorter, I'm literally going to be part of the Munchkin clan. Like,
same. I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, and he said something about being... Oh, he can't put his socks on because he's older.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets pedicures.
I'm short. I'm like, well, I've never been that short.
No, I was cutting his toenails. So I was helping him put his socks back on.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, I keep telling my wife the floor gets farther and farther away." I'm like, "Well, you're so damn tall." I was like, "How tall are you?" He's like 6'1". I'm like, "Yeah, you have a full foot on me. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm barely 5'1".
Okay, would you rather live with a barnyard of animals in your house or live in the barn with the animals? I think I'd rather live in the barn with the animals because I've been at barns like my whole life, and
same.
I just somehow animals being in the house just,
Skews me out.
right?
But
where
being
I'm
in their house is fine.
Yeah,
Totally fine.
me sleeping on a hay bale is okay, but my horse sleeping right next to my bed, get the hell out of here.
Absolutely not. Get
And we
fucked.
don't even want to talk about the chicken. We don't want no cock blocking. Get the hell out of here.
Like, cock-a-doodle doo. Cockle-doo. Here.
You're gay. Stop it. Would you rather listen to one song for the rest of your life or never be allowed to listen to the same song twice?
Same song twice.
Really? No, I don't think so. Because I would never like a song after that.
I would never like that song that I'd have to listen to.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm such, like, I need background noise.
Are you that? Okay, so that makes sense.
Was there even enough songs for that to happen?
Probably, because it's... If you think how old music
That's
is,
true.
yeah, it just might not be songs like it's songs.
Right.
It might be like symphonies or cello things. Would you rather chew your toenails or someone else's fingernails?
Ew. Mine.
I'd rather go for
Mine.
my toenails because I don't walk around at all without shoes or socks. Like I'm one of those like my feet are as soft as my hands are because I just never.
Well, I know where my feet's been. I
Right,
don't know where their
your
hands have
fingers
been.
been? Yeah, I know. Fingers, God help me.
Right.
That's when I go, okay. Oh, do you see that TikTok when the little girl's like, "Mommy, smell my fingers. They stink," and she's like, "No, why do they stink? No, smell." She's like, "No," and it's like this little like she looks like she's 2, and she won't tell her why it stinks. And I think that's a scary. I was like, anytime your kid says something, or "Why are you wet?" That's the scariest. Why are you wet? Because you know. The first thing that pops in, you played in the toilet, didn't you? Please, God, don't say you played in the toilet. Please don't say you played in the toilet. You walk in the bathroom, it's all water. You're like, you played in the toilet. Look at the clean water! And you know it's clean, because you know you keep it clean, and you know when you flush, it's clean water. But it's just the thought
Right. Just
that your kid is like basically taking a bath in the goddamn toilet. You're
Right.
Like,
I was listening to a podcast today, and they do, like, normal and nah. And
they do what?
Normal or nah.
Oh.
Like, is this normal or whatever?
Yeah.
And one of them was like, having your nails grow out just long enough so that way you can bite them off and use them as a toothpick. I was like, what?
Never done the toothpick, but I've done where because I wash with dog shampoo and it has extra protein, I feel like there will be a day that I do one of these things. I'll look down and I'll be like, holy crap, they're so long. And I'm always like, and just be like, like.
Just cut them when you get home.
Yeah,
You literally walk home.
Yeah, but I'm not always home,
You could literally
They're my
wait.
nails. I know what I did. I mean, if I did something skeezy, like anal sex with a puppy, I would not be doing anal sex with a puppy.
Right.
Oh, this is easy. Would you rather have no internet or no cell phone? I could do both.
Yeah.
I could literally do both. I actually, I feel like I'm already 2 weeks away from this. I always say I feel like a couple of days ago. My couple of days are like months because I have like really no time conception. But I literally went out one time. I forgot didn't take a phone, anything. And I went out.
How freeing was that?
Oh, it was so nice. And I have a flip phone, so it's not even like I'm.
Right.
But it was just like, oh yeah, what about? Oh yeah, I don't have my phone.
The amount of times I leave my phone in places, may as well not have one.
The only time that I wish I could probably have a phone all the time is like my old school. And I know you don't remember this, but they used to have the what we call like the suitcase when it was like a phone that went over like the middle of the car, and it would be like poof, you have to like pop it out, press the buttons in the back, and you had a like, screw thing on the top. If you're really old, you know what I'm talking about. And I would love that because for some reason I always thought like having a car phone was perfect for me because I didn't need to be bothered unless I wanted to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so hard now. They're like, you saw your thing, you had your phone. Like, you
right.
know you can't be like... And I was like, no, I didn't have my phone.
Well, now I have the smartwatch, too, so, like, every notification pops
yeah,
up. Like, oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I know. You're like, You're like, yeah, you did. You chose not to.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I really don't care about either.
Would you?
I think we need to get rid of some of these things.
I don't mind them at home. I find I like these things when I'm on my couch.
Yeah,
But
when you're alone.
But I don't feel like I need to.
But even then, like, I'm like,
See,
I need to get off of my phone more.
Like
I
have a flip phone. I always joke about this, but I really do have a flip phone. So I have a flip phone right here. You guys can see my flip phone.
It's been upgraded.
It's been not upgraded.
It's been downgraded.
And so what happens is,
you need that picture of Joey.
Oh my. But I don't take that phone out. But I can take that. Like, it's a real phone. It can do whatever. But I don't take it out ever. Yeah. I'm not saying I take it out here because I film with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes if I'm stuck somewhere, I might take it just for a little intake because I know I'm going to be somewhere for hours. But I basically don't take that. It's almost like a convenient tablet that once in a while goes somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, we still got plenty of time. I got. Would you rather go back in time to meet your ancestors, or go to the future and meet your great-grandchildren?
Ancestors.
Yeah, You know what?
I'm not gonna have any kids, so I don't.
I tell you. Yeah, lost causes. I'm gonna go with the past.
Yikes.
No, I don't. You know what it is?
I'd just rather see like what they live through.
You know what? I don't have that in me. I don't care. I mean, okay. First of all, I care my two kids. Like, I do care, but I don't care because I feel like once they turn, like my son's like almost turning 20, and I'm kind of like, you're an adult. It's your turn to live like I lived, and whatever happens, I don't wish anything bad. I want all greatness from him, but it's his turn to shine in the world. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't want to be. I really don't want to be involved. I know that sounds really weird, but it's kind of like I just want him to be amazing. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't need me to be like, I don't need to be judgy. Go, do it. Then you don't have to worry about like, oh, well, I got my girlfriend pregnant. Okay. Oh, just go out and live life. You know,
like same.
Yeah, like, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Because I've learned in my life there isn't a right way. So God knows I went the right way, didn't work. I went the wrong way, didn't work. I go my way now, and it works for me now. This is stupid because would you rather get a tattoo or a lip piercing? I think I'd rather get a tattoo.
I want to get my nose pierced.
Do you? Good luck with black eyes. It can happen. I don't think you will because you have your dad's and I's like Portuguese olive skin.
Yeah.
Because usually pale people will get all black eyes. Would you rather your friend or your boss falls in love with you? I'd rather my friend.
My friend. I don't need Karen.
I don't want my boss. I would want unless they're really rich, and then I'd be like, well, okay, I can suck that up right there.
You're your own boss.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not rich, so they don't want me. I ain't paying for the delivery loader.
This guy's an asshole.
He bites his fucking nails.
He bites me all the time.
Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Neither.
Well, you gotta pick one.
I know, but
I think I'm gonna go with cause.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with cause. Because the date.
Well, because then I know, like.
What? You're gonna die of cancer. So how?
Okay.
When? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say that to you right now. You're gonna die of cancer. You're gonna die of like, I don't know, third eye because we're all, third eye blind. Oh. Would you rather never brush your teeth or never brush your hair again, including no shaving? So you can't shave.
I'd rather the hair. I don't like when my teeth feel like there's a sweater on them.
A little feather, yeah, and that layer.
Yeah. That makes me really uncomfortable. And I told you I'm very cautious of my breath.
Yeah, stuff. I know. That's why I was kind of like, but the hair was kind of like,
But I also really don't like hair on my body.
This happened to me. So would you rather have front row tickets to a band that you've never heard of, or listen to your favorite band perform from the parking lot? I think I'd rather listen to them from the parking lot.
Yeah.
Because I told you a Dave Matthews, I was there through Lupo's, and there wasn't like really sitting, like you could walk through all of it, and they were playing, and I was basically in the front row because I was looking for somebody, and I was just like, yeah, these guys are kind of good.
Mm.
And I remember hearing on the radio, I was like, I remember the song was Ants Marching, but I remember hearing the bom 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 bom, and I was like, hey, this record. Too bad I didn't like them, so I didn't enjoy the concert. That was like a waste.
Yeah.
Okay, this. Would you rather live in a new country every month or never go on vacation?
New country.
I think I'd go in new country every month because. Would you? Oh, this is a good one for you. Would you rather kill a cow or butcher it afterwards? So I know you're a vegetarian, that's right. But
kill the cow because I can't do blood.
I think
I don't do insides very well.
Yeah, me either. But I think I could. I think I could butcher it if I had to.
Poor Bessie.
It all depends on. See, here's the trick: where I am with my hunger. Because if I'm surviving in the woods, I know my tummy's going to be like, "You're hungry." You can. It
has nothing to do with your hunger. It's just.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I could easily.
But either way, you have to kill a cow to butcher it.
Yeah, I know.
So I'd rather just kill it, and then somebody else can deal with it.
Doesn't even make sense. Would you rather have diarrhea on your vacation or the day of the big presentation at work?
Presentation.
I have diarrhea like on a daily basis, so basically it's.
So you live in Depends.
No,
Yeah, they're very slimming.
I can't even see I have them on.
Those commercials.
Would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Hands for feet. Make me a monkey. I mean, I got monkey toes anyway.
Yeah, but I just feel like you'll be the exact same
I'd be
thing.
doing a handstand my entire life.
But you'll be doing the opposite. Like your feet would be your hands, but your hands...
No,
your
it's
hands
just
would
that
be feet.
you would have double hands or double feet.
Oh, is that the trick?
Yeah.
Oh,
double hands.
Double hands. I'm going with double hands too. That's easy. All right, what would you
want feet for hands? Oh, I know one thing. My dad always, like, when he throws something at you and, like, you can't catch it or whatever, he's like, oh, hands like feet. And I said that to Kelsey one time, and she, like, started dying laughing. She's like, what? Like, you've never heard that? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, my dad says it all the time.
Would you rather move in with elderly parents or hard party roommates? Well, that's just tough because I'm at that part where I don't know if I could do the heavy partying, but I don't think I want to do the elderly parents and taking care of someone like 24. I don't know if I could be.
I guess elderly parents because I need quiet.
Nah, I think I'm going with a hard party. I probably would out party them and they'd be like, enough! And I'd be like, this is the best sleep I've gotten. This is gross.
Share with the class.
Would you rather eat animal brains or intestines?
Ooh.
Intestines you can work out to be like sausages. I'm serious because that's usually how they make sausages years and years and years ago. So I'd probably go with the intestines somehow. Like I feel like my brain could go. It's like a sausage. I can get through this because a brain always looks like a brain, no matter how much you forget. This is a good one for you.
Why do you always grab my hand?
This is a good one for you. No, I'm holding your hand for this one because this is a good one. Would you rather tell your boss everything you did last night out on town or tell your mom? Which is basically your mother-in-law.
My boss. I've shared stuff with my boss. My mom would just be like, turned off, or not turned off, obviously, but like, she would shut down. You?
Wow. I feel like I tell my mom stuff. I always seem to tell my mom stuff eventually. Like I don't think I tell her that night, like the next day, but I would eventually.
I was fucking some bitch last night.
No, usually mom was like, I saw a strange car in your driveway.
No, she's calling you. There's a car. Are you
There's
okay?
a car. Are you okay? Yes, Mom.
Do we need to come over?
Mom, no, Mom.
You weren't answering the pager. The
Mom,
walkie.
leave me alone, Mom. I'm gonna leave. Oh, Mom.
I'm coming over just to make sure.
All right, okay, last one. I'll give you an extra gross one. Would you rather go camping by a garbage dump or a sewage treatment? Now,
Garbage.
I bought a horse at a farm that was literally on Long Island. Yeah, Long Island, right next to that giant garbage thing that in the 90s, like that big. I think it's still there, but that was pretty bad. But I also have been next to a sewage treatment plant, and I've also been on. So,
You were what?
you're screwed because I think either way, first of all,
Who goes camping?
Exactly. Who goes camping?
You're like, you know what? I had this great place.
No. You want to hear something?
Sewage.
Well, so real quick because we have like a few more minutes, right? Shannon and I listen to these horror things, and every effing one of these are like. So me and Joe took our guns and we went camping. Okay, first of all, if you're taking your gun, you shouldn't go camping. But they do. They're like, oh, we're avid hunters, and I'm like, do not go. And they're like, oh my god, so I shot this thing, and it's like
turned
a
out to be a
Wendigo.
person.
It was like a Wendigo or a Skinwalker, and I'm like, and so literally out of her mouth. Do you want to go what is it called? Glamping?
Glamping.
Do you want to go glamping? I look at her and I go, do you not listen every Saturday night at these goddamn things? I don't want to go any place next to any trees. I actually...
Why would I go lay on the floor somewhere I don't know for fun? Where there's bugs.
First of all,
and then there's animals that just like.
I have gone camping once.
Have you?
Yes.
I haven't.
I was literally drunk the whole time. Like, I don't remember anything besides waking up on a rock. Like,
we went camping. As in, Sammy wanted to camp one time, and so Kiki set up a tent in the backyard of her house. Mind you, it's like July.
I've done that.
Actually, Kiki and I slept outside. Sammy slept inside. Like, you fucking bitch. We woke up in, like, literally, like, a pool of sweat.
Literally... I remember my ex said, Marin wants to go camping. I said, okay. She goes, so let's just put the tent in the back. And she goes, oh, this ground is too uncovered. So I'm going to go buy an air mattress. So I go, okay. I feel like I spent $200 just to go camping in my back because it was like, oh, we need this. And then, oh my God, it's so cold. Let's go back in the house. Oh, I have to go pee. I'm going back in the house. I felt like we were in the house as much as we were out of the house. And then by the time we went to sleep, like... What was that? It was just an owl. Go back to sleep. What was that? I don't know. We live on a highway. Like, literally.
You hear, like, car crashes. The police.
I'm like, whatever it is.
Nature is just so beautiful.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. No, but with the drinking one, that was bad because it rained that night. And I remember the kid that was in my tent, thank God, was a Eagle Scout. And he's like, and there was a little He's like, don't touch it. I said, why? He's like, as soon as you touch it, it makes a solid stream. And I was like, oh. He's like, don't touch it. And he's like, I'm like, what are we standing on? He's like, oh, I put a tarp down. I'm like, you put a what? He's like, yeah, I put a tarp, and there's another tarp hanging over us, and there's I was like,
yeah, we're still dripping.
I'm like, okay, because it was from the it wasn't dripping from rain.
Yeah. It
was from the dew, from the moisture in the air.
Yeah.
And he was like, don't do this, don't do that, and I was like, I'm like, how do you know this? He's like, I'm an Eagle Scout. And I'm like, the hell is an Eagle Scout drinking like this with me? I'm I mean, this guy was the guy who ate all the Crunch and Munch, puked in it, and said, now I got more room to drink. Ate the whole box, puked in the box, threw it back in the fire, and said, now I got more room to drink, and drank another 6-pack.
Jesus Christ.
And that's what heroes are made of.
All
Ending
right.
that podcast. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley, because you're the only person that's watching. Thank you for who doesn't watch on YouTube. It's every Tuesday.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
And we're here every Thursday. Only Ashley watches our Nobody, Mrs. Nobody. We love her. We're probably going to make a t-shirt that says Mrs. Nobody or Miss
I
Nobody.
have nobody.
Yep. Okay, that was our singing part of the thing. Good night.
That's all we can get before we get demonetized or whatever.